Oh my God, I just realized on how horrible these lights are. They make my face look orange. All right, so we got to do something with that. Let's go ahead, change these lights out to something a little bit nicer, brighter, and just better color. And definitely it will look a lot better. So let's go ahead, start the project. I am going to put a list of light bulbs that I'm using for this change down in the description below. So I'm going to show you guys the light bulbs I'm going to change. The one under here, underneath the mirror. So there's a total of 6 lights inside the interior. So there's 2, 4, and 6. And as well as these ones over here. These ones might be a little bit tricky. The screws are really seriously rusted, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. This one over here is actually burnt out. I need to replace it. So basically what it is you're going to pull this side, and then it's just going to come out, and then you pull it forward. So you'll see what I'm talking about. You twist, and there you go. I already have the light bulb already put inside. I put some of that dielectric grease in it. Twist it on. Put that side in first. And then push. Truck's old, so I have to push the pin back forward. There you go. Now it's in. Done. All right, same thing to the other side. But now we're gonna jump into the truck and change out those interior disgusting lights. All right, let's get into the truck. I've never heard any of these guys before, so this is an Amazon brand, or I got it off of Amazon anyways. What's important is that they're, I think, the 41 millimeters. So, okay, so let's go ahead, take this thing out. That's bright. And put this back in. Big difference, I like it. Okay, so the next one here is the Vanity. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to be installing these fuse-like LEDs. It's going to go one over here and then one on the other side. These are just pressed in. There's 4 mounting points. One here, 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 and here. So you're going to get a flathead screwdriver, just get in there and just basically pop it out. Sorry if I went out of frame there. So yeah, I'm gonna pop it out and measure it up with the new LED one. Okay, so this one's not going on. Now again, these are LEDs, they're not just filament bulbs. They are positive, negative, sensitive. So if it doesn't work out this way, just take it out, flip it around. Oh my gosh, what a massive difference. Honestly, up in the cargo bay, there's actually a lot more light. Like you can see a lot better inside the cargo bay now with these new LED lights. There's a huge difference. Makes it look a lot nicer. So again, I use the 41 millimeter bulbs for, I guess they're called map lights. There's 2 up here in the front, 2 right here, 1 and 2, and another 2 back here, 1 and 2. So that makes a total of 6 here in the truck. And then I use these smaller fuse type LEDs in the vanities. Actually, I'm only going to be doing 1. Okay, let me show you why. Let me turn these off and I'll show you why in a second. Now, being in the dark and having these bright lights, they're really harsh and they're very strong. Now, every day living in the city, going in and out, it's fine. But one of the things that I'm going to be encountering, and I do think so, maybe possibly if I have a map and I need to read it, using these bright lights while you're out on the trail where it was pitch black might hurt a little bit. So what I am doing is I'm leaving my vanity mirror alone, so that way I still have this warm yellow type of lights. It's nice, it's a softer color, it's not as strong or as intense as these LEDs. Here's the passenger. So the passenger, you can see right away the huge difference. So I am gonna leave the drivers alone, so that way, you know, it doesn't hurt the eyes when I'm looking at a map or something while I'm on the trails while it's pitch dark. I think it's gonna be okay. Again, this is my preference, but everything else, man, look at that. I just can't get over on how bright the interior is now, especially the back. Look at the very back. It was never like that. The one downside about these bulbs that I don't like, the heatsink on the back of it. It's made of aluminum. Yes, you know, they're there to disperse the heat from the LEDs. But the thing is, here, let me show you now. Okay, so I just turned this one upside down. The aluminum heat shield here, what I don't like is it being up here. I already blew a fuse, and what happened was, it was when I was installing the ones in the very back, this aluminum heatsink actually touched both connections and blew a fuse. When you go in there, just be very careful when you put it in, or if you want to add extra protection, which I'll probably do later on, you can either use electrical tape, put a piece right here on the back side of the heat sink on the side, on both sides, to isolate the metals from the contact points. Or what I'll do is, and I have, is liquid electrical tape, and it comes with a little paintbrush, and I'll just paint it here on this side of the heat sink, so that way you're breaking up any contact if there is, or if these two touches together. I went ahead, tilted them a little bit this way, and tilted that one a little bit that way, so when they turn on, they focus the light on the area that you want. Definitely an upgrade that I suggest for everyone who has an older vehicle. Man, putting in these LED lights just change everything. And now I can actually do vlogs and not look like I have a cheap suntan. Anyways, until the next time, stay safe. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you out there. I'm just gonna leave. Wow. That is really yellow and orange and red. Wow. Anyways. So